It's the world.
What is the deal, yo? Welcome to another episode of Welcome to the World. I am your host, DNA. I got my guy right here, Dame Dollur. What's the deal, homie?
Cause you already know it's your boy Dame, man. The motherfucking curry goat. Your girl chew my dick, she gonna have a fucking curry throat. You don't miss this.
Yo, this guy's crazy, yo. LeBron James, what's the deal, man? It's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah.
But you've been dropping heat ever since.
Yeah.
What's going on? Last time we talked was what, 2018?
Yeah.
It's been 3 years later, man. Since COVID, you done had probably what, how many, like 2, 3, maybe 4, 5 hits since then?
Yeah.
You had a PPP loan.
PPP loan.
You had a couple top bunk Jones.
Yeah,
what's going on, man?
I can't remember them.
Yeah, you shaking and moving right now, man. Talk to me. What's the deal?
I mean, right now I got a banger and shit right now called "Why You Being Weird to Me" remix. You know, don't call me white girl, and that shit going. I don't know. I mean, Top Bunk was my biggest song.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, some people, I don't know the way this shit looking.
What was your favorite Top Bunk?
Who was my favorite? That's how funny as shit. My favorite. Who my favorite Top Bunk? Probably the first one.
First John. That was years ago though, like that, like
2017.
That,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That was like 3-4 years ago, and you set the blueprint, and you done made new shit after that. But that's still your favorite one.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Probably that one, and I made Backdoor the Kid.
Yeah. I was about to talk about. I was leading into the parodies. Talk about how you got the parodies jumping now. You got the Backdoor. You got you down with OPP. You turned that into the PPP loan joint, and then that went viral. What's your whole? What do you be thinking?
You know, it's crazy. I don't be thinking about shit. Like, I just fucking see some shit. Like, for instance, the PPP loan. Mind you, I'm always late to shit. Because I be in my own zone working on shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the mix of me working on my own shit, I just kept saying motherfuckers, like, because I keep in tune with the people and shit, my fan base and my supporters. I ain't one of those motherfuckers be acting Hollywood, so I see what's going on. So, I see everybody keep talking about PPP loan and shit and all that. So I look into it and all that, and just in the mix of me looking into it, the songs that's how they all come up. They just come to my head.
Mm-hmm.
They're fucking just out of nowhere. Fucking, you know what, PPP.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking me go record that song. But then I don't know if it's a hit or not until I record it.
Right.
So as soon as I record it, listen to something like, yeah, this joint will go viral. I already knew from the rip it was going. I knew for a fact that was going viral.
Is it just you, or who are those immediate ears that you had to like, yo, you think this shit hot, or like, yo?
I mean, it's like, probably like 10% of the time it might be somebody else, but majority of the time I'm by myself. Cause majority of the time I be up at night by myself working on shit. Like, cause I like working by myself because I really can focus, and so I'm really by myself. So I just do that shit by myself. Like that was one of those situations that was just by myself with music.
So you just know that shit gonna go.
Probably because you know, with repetition and
right. Don't fix nothing that ain't broke if you done
yeah,
did it before.
It's like when if I did it not millions, but I did it a couple times before, I kind of like got the idea like what's gonna go with. But like I knew for a fact. That's why I didn't even drop the song. I just straight did the video.
Right.
That shit's going crazy. But that was my But yeah, that joint got on the radio, and that's what led up to what we got going on now.
Right. So a lot of people really know you for being funny, like doing the skits and all that stuff. But this is really what you get into, making songs. And when did you first put that producer hat on?
Shit, I was doing the producer shit before the comedy shit. That's what makes it so crazy.
Right.
I've been producing since 2007. So like since I was in fucking like high school and shit, like from 10th grade and shit. But the comedy shit took off first.
Right.
So at the time I'm thinking like, all right, maybe this is what they want,
Right.
So I kind of like I still was doing it, but I ain't really like go full throttle to come out. Right, maybe this is what they want because I tried the music shit at the beginning, but I was trying to be like Lil Wayne and shit, from drawing shit.
But you had the lollipop joint. You was on that. You was on something.
But that was in the mix of the comedy shit was still the first priority. I mean,
exactly.
That's why I had just left Asia Star.
I was just about to say, talk people through that because they don't really know. Like at the time, you had your little high school, or not little, but you had the high school group. You was with FBGM, and then you did a little production. Then you ran into her. So then that kind of took you off track of. It ain't really take you off track, but you combined the two, and you couldn't really put as much attention into the production side as you wanted to do the comedic side of things.
Yeah, so like, it just cause from like 2007 to like 2009, 10, I was doing that shit. But like we had a little local buzz, but it wasn't really that. But like when I looked at Age of Star and the little shit I was doing with that, not even trying, that shit took off. So I just rolled with that. I just rolled with what was working. And then, but when I look back, we were doing, the Get Back movie. I think we were doing the Get Back too. And shout out my guy Heem History. He the one that recorded Lollipop and a lot of my hits. And he was like, I got a studio in the mix of us filming the movie. And that's how that whole shit started. Like, I brought Tiz and Umar down there, and we just started recording and shit. And that's how the whole shit. That's how the music thing started.
Right, and the midst of you still trying to be
that's
funny.
That's another reason why is because we're in the mix of us doing that. He was doing Empire, like recording for Empire, like recording the Greatest and all that. Like what's his name, Brashear.
Yeah.
So we couldn't really lock in with him. So that's one of the reasons why now, like, he showed me a little bit, so I record my own shit now. Now I'm not as good as him.
Right.
Like I did PPP on Top Bunk by myself, but like the real shit, like the shit I really want to sound clean, I go to Heem and shit. Clean Heem.
Shout out to Clean Heem. So out of the, I categorize your content into three pieces from what I've seen. We got the parody songs, we got the party songs, and we got the top bunk tunes.
Yeah.
Which one do you like making the most?
I just like making music.
Making it all.
I record every fucking day. I just be doing shit. Like,
yeah.
Like I just like recording. Like,
and a lot of people don't know. Like this is just like a lot of this stuff is not free. But you know what I'm saying, you don't get the return that people think you get on it because it's a lot of the internet stuff and it's a lot of free permission rights. You don't really get the you can't really turn it into a crazy song and get millions of dollars from it because it's a lot of stuff you got to go through. So just talk about how it comes from the heart. People don't, people just be thinking, oh, you money hungry, oh, you coming out with hits, it's corny, he just doing stuff.
Nah, hell no, like because. I don't know who said this shit, but it's like when you love something, that's why when you ask me that question, when you love something, that's why I'm like, I don't really worry about, like, I don't really try to make a hit when I'm working on shit. I just be working. Right. And I realized back in the day when I tried to make a hit, it never came out exactly what I wanted it to be. Like, so I just work and I'll just let the shit make itself. So it was like when you love something that much, it don't feel like work. It just feel like. So I'm basically making money and just having fun and shit. Like I love what I do, so I just be doing shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So this last recent hit you got, Why You Being Weird to Me. How did that come about? I see you linked up with Don't Call Me White Girl on that, or just walk me through that whole thing.
All right, so I think like July, I don't know exactly when, but July, her song, that song,
I think it was a viral. TikTok, right? Was it?
No, it was a live.
Oh, it was an IG. Yeah, it was an Instagram Live. I'm sorry, Instagram Live that went viral, caught a lot of attention. I think the Shade Room posted it. It was a couple major pages that caught onto it. Yeah, so like shout out my man Trap, Shizzy Mac. He was already telling me about it like a couple months prior to that. So I was like tuning in, like, yeah, I fuck with this and third. So I became a fan. So I already seen the video in July. But when I'm like I've started getting back on my producer shit for the past month now. To the mix of me working on shit, like 3 a.m, I end up seeing it on my timeline again. I don't know who posted it, and I'm like, yo, I think I want to link something to this. So I just made it, like I said, just working, not thinking nothing of it. Let me just make something up, made the shit. So Quill, that's his type of shit. Funny Boy Quill, shout out Funny Boy Quill. Me and Quill talk every night, and late as shit, like we talk about shit, just to talk. So I saw, oh, cool, what you think about this joint? I FaceTime me. Let me hear that joint. Mind you, I got the speaker there. I play it. Like, yeah, that joint gonna go. Like, that joint hot. Like, all right, bet. I'm gonna just put a preview out tomorrow just to see what they're gonna do. And I put the preview out there. She start taking the fuck off. Like, I'm like, oh shit. So in the mix of that, like day by day, this shit start fucking up and up and up. By Friday, this shit was in every club. Saturday. So you put out the preview unfinished and it got heat and you finished it, or you just put out it was finished and you just gave them a minute of it and then you just dropped it?
Yeah, it was already finished.
Oh, okay.
But I just put the preview out just to see what it was gonna do. I didn't.
Okay.
I knew it was hot, but I didn't know it was that hot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so shit, mom, why the song in the clubs, the song wasn't even out yet. Because, you know, we was, you know, like I said, it was just a preview. So we just, you know, was registering this shit behind closed doors. But so like only people had it was just the clubs. And then in the mix of a week, no, I'm lying, I did before, and then we dropped the video Sunday. And then like, this shit been just fucking gold ever since.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so like, yeah,
you got some national attention from that joint too. Like I said, well, who else reposted it? Meek reposted it, I think.
Yeah, Meek posted it. Meek was I don't know if it was the first, but when Meek posted it, that's when it started going up even more. And then,
what's
like,
your relationship like with Meek Mill?
When Meek, I mean, we talking to DM like I mean, we'll like each other's shit, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'll like my posts, you know, but we don't really talk like that. I'm more so like talk to like his nephew and his sister, like they really converse with me, but like we follow each other. You know what I mean, but when he did that, matter of fact, I didn't even know he posted it to the girl. My Bam, shout out Bam.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, yeah, man, Meek posted this on the story. I'm like, Meek who? Like Meek Mill?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Right.
I'm like, let me see. I want to go look. He's like, yeah, like this is the #1 anthem in the city right now. I'm like, oh shit. That I ain't gonna lie. When I seen that shit, I went downtown, bought all the fucking dumb shit for the video. I bought all the houses and shit. I'm like, yo, we fucking turned up for this joint. Fuck that. Like he over know. Like he the reason why the video looked how it looked. Like, cause even though it was cool idea to do the basement, but for the wardrobe, we wasn't even gonna like go that crazy. But when we see that shit, I'm like, yeah, niggas is watching. Fuck that. We gonna fuck this. We gonna really take it back to old Dollur when he had the big ass flamers hoodie and shit. Like, you know what I mean? So.
And back in the first, I remember when I interviewed you the first time back in 2018, we spoke on like how much of a influence he was, and not only you, but like in the whole city of Philly. Yeah. And that interaction you had with him at the mall when you had the beats and all that. Yeah, that's crazy.
He probably don't remember that shit. Like I remember that shit because it was me, but I'm like, and it's crazy like because he know me now, but at that time I was a fucking nobody.
That's why I asked you that question to say all to say it's like y'all having this like regular communication now at this point. Like it's like not that you expecting it, but when he do it, it's like damn, really that's Meek. Like you still get that feeling. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So we got your top bunks, we got your top bunk tunes, we got your parody hits. You said you like making all the music.
Yeah.
All right. So your next piece, if you could put anybody on there, who would it be? Any rapper, local, national, worldwide.
Shit, Meek.
You mean Meek on the joint?
Yeah. Like,
let's just hope he have a funny live so you could remix that joint.
A funny live?
Yeah, like something like he do same shit that
like the Glizzy on Diddick and shit like that. I mean, yeah, like cause like I said, when motherfuckers be asking me like your hobby, like I'm like I don't be searching for shit. It's just like I just come across something, I hear it, I'm like I like that, and I just do it. Mm-hmm. Like I don't really be searching for shit. Like when I did Top Bunk, I didn't like. Well, I'm gonna make a song called Top Bunk. I was going in the crib. The fucking melody came to my head. I'm like, yo, I was gonna make a beat, but it was late as shit. Mind you, like when that shit was going on, everybody done grinding the fuck up already.
Right.
And it was like 8 o'clock. I'm like, damn. Like by the time I make this beat, it's like 9 o'clock. Niggas will be asleep by the time I drop this joint. Like, I said, let me see if I got a beat. And it's crazy. The beat got the bed squeaks. It was perfect. It was like I had the beat waiting already, like perfect, like matched the fucking song. I'm like, I just laid that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I just kept that same strategy. I'm like, yo, like I just work. This is why I don't really like, you know what I mean? I don't really be like be too worried about like making a hit because I'm always working. I know I'm gonna get one. Like just like after this joint's gonna be another one. Like,
so about that. I can't even wrap up by asking you what's next because you don't even know. Shit might come tomorrow 8 in the morning.
No, I got hits. Don't get me wrong. I got hits. I know for a fact it's hits, but I'm saying like.
As far as something that's on social media wise, you don't know what you're gonna see, but you can make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, cause you know, like that's the same process with that. When I did the stealing wigs, John, that's like the same kind of situation. I seen the video when the John was stealing the wig on Erie. That's like something like that. It was just, like seeing that, I'm like, yo, I like that. Let me just make some out of that shit. But this John, I knew, like I said, I knew it was a hit, but I ain't know it was gonna be on TikTok and fucking like the whole world, fucking, yeah. Like I'm like damn, there's speeches and shit, like. You know what I mean? But like at the same time, even though that shit going crazy right now as we speak, after this, I'm fucking working on the next joint. Like I'm already like, yeah, like to me that shit already done and over with. I'm already on to the next. Like
And that's a great mentality to have, not to bask in the moment too much, because then you sitting there and you get sour. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was in the studio next day. Fuck
Yeah.
that. How this shit like still like, you know what I mean, watching that shit go up. Like,
Right.
Fuck that. Like,
Right.
I'm trying.
So if since you don't know what's next on that side, what can you give us a hint at or a little sneak peek that you got in the book bag or that you got in the tuck that can be talked about though? That could be talked about.
I mean, it could be talked about, but the person who on it, I probably want to still keep it a rap. But I got this song called "Bust It Out." I made the song in 2016. I saved it for a situation like this. I'm like, yeah, like it's hot, but I don't think it's hot enough for me like to really just drop out of nowhere.
Right.
I feel like I need to drop that after I feel like this is drawing like a second single tape joint, but that joint crazy. It's more so like a twerk song. But the person I got on there, like we both on some shit. That's all I'm doing. Like, but like, this is called "Bust It Out." So when y'all hear see the song "Bust It Out," remember this interview. This is like, and you see who on that joint, like, you mean like, oh yeah, or yeah.
They already know what time it is. James Dollur, LeBron James, man. Where can they reach you at?
And y'all can reach me at fucking Facebook, MySpace, Gram. But my
you still on MySpace?
No, I ain't on Space. I be saying that shit like I been adding me on the
But
Space.
you peep how he said it second though. He said Facebook, MySpace, like that's his go-to joint though.
No, I'm fucking with y'all and shit. Like. But the Gram, Dame Dollur SWP, you know they took my old joint and shit. I ain't trying to fight for the back, but fucking Dame Dollur SWP. That's where all the hot shit at. Facebook, Dame, Top Bump Hewitt and shit. Twitter, Dame Dollur. YouTube, Dame Dollur. Fucking everything Dame Dollur and shit. Like, but this is the Gram, SWP, because you know they fucking burnt me for my old joint and shit. Like, well, it's all good, fucking niggas. But everything Dame Dollur with a U at that, you know what I'm saying? Not fucking Damian Lillard, the kid, but fucking me, Damian Gizzard, the Curry fucking group.
Oh my God. This is how we gonna end off, man. Anybody that's watching this right now that wanna be or do something similar to what you're doing as far as content creation on YouTube and making your name for yourself, being I guess in this day and age a social media star, what advice you got for them?
I would say the shit, be yourself. I mean, like that's the number one thing for me. Cause like I'm just being myself. You know, like I know a lot of motherfuckers in the city right now. City turned the fuck up. Niggas getting smoked and all that shit. You know, doing that drill shit. But like I ain't even on it. You see, I'm just doing music. I don't really make drill songs at all. You know what I'm saying? Besides Top Killer, but I was Michael Myers.
Right, I was about to say even then it was.
I was Michael Myers and shit. So that wasn't me for real. So that's Mike and shit.
Right.
But yeah, just be yourself, man. All I do is just be myself. Like that's probably why I mean, like not to be cocky and like that, but like it's easy to me. I'm just being me. I'm just not trying to fucking please nobody. If they like it, they like it. They don't, they don't. That's how I feel about it.
Right.
Just like with the bitches, you know what I'm saying? You know, bitches that like it, the bitches that don't. They don't, man. Fuck them bitches. If they do, shoot my gat. You know what I mean? Like just like that.
Be you. Simple. Appreciate you rocking with me, gang. You already know what it is.
You already know.
It's the world.